Hot Toys did it again. They drop
another one,
and they will drop
another one.
Let's get into this, guys.
This is Star Wars, a new toy, a show where we talk about Star Wars collecting. Please like, comment and subscribe to stay in the Star Wars loop.
So in this show, we look at character likeness, posability, and whether it's worth the investment. So this morning, we've just been told that Jango Fett is now being released as a Hot Toys. What can I say about this figure? I just think they're releasing a lot of new figures constantly now. And I think what's going to happen with the market is that collectors are going to become overwhelmed. And I do think demand may drop and we may start seeing figures sitting around. Previously, Star Wars fans had few figures to choose from. But with the release of the Clone Wars figures, as well as the Mandalorian figures and some prequel figures, I think there's a lot of saturation within the Star Wars market at the moment. It's great for collectors that are able to buy everything, because you're getting all the figures that you want and you can kind of recreate scenes. But now that rant's out of the way, let's take a look at the figure. Hot Toys does a great job of weathering the figure. The weathering just brings it alive. I've said that in previous videos, but it's definitely one of their strongest points. It gives an element of realism to the figure. Overall, the suit, the armor just looks brilliant, but I don't think there's going to be a lot for them to do. They've got the bow helmet anyway, so it's just a repaint and a couple of dints in there and some weathering that was put on top, as well as the jetpack. We've seen the jetpack with the Death Watch, and I don't think it's too different with Boba Fett as well. So again, they've already got the mold for that, so they're just reusing what they have. So looking through the pictures, this figure definitely looks like its counterpart in the movie. The attention to detail, Sideshow and Hot Toy Pay, is exquisite. The little details on the pouch, the gauntlet, the helmet, the dint, the weathering is second to none. I definitely love the whole jetpack thing with the rocket coming out. I think that just looks awesome. Yeah, they've used a new head sculpt. Look at the actors looking much younger in this head sculpt to the one that's just previously been released for Commander Cody. Accessory wise, I think you get a fair few bit. You get the jetpack, you get the flame coming out the gauntlet, you get two blasters. Yeah, I'd say they've done a fair thing. I don't know about a dynamic stand. I haven't seen one. This figure definitely deserves a dynamic stand, as I would be posing him if I was to get this figure in flight mode. He also comes with an awesome looking cape. I personally like the cape a lot. So let's get into ratings. So we'll start off with character likeness. So from the film and what we see of Jango Fett in the Clone Wars, I definitely think he looks like that. The head sculpt is brilliant. The armor, the weathering is all brilliant. So it will get a 4 out of 5 EWA for character likeness. So now we move on to posability. So from what we see from the pictures, I think it's going to be quite restrictive. I think the posability on this figure is going to be quite restrictive. It has like a pleather or / leather shoulder pad, which is connected to the shoulder pad. It's a vest but connected to the shoulder pad. So I think that's going to restrict your movement. Then you've got the two holsters that are around the legs where the blasters go. Again, that's going to restrict movement because you don't want to overstretch that and cause damage to the pleather or the leather that they're using. So I do think the range of movement is going to be limited with this figure. However, you still can get it into some cool poses, as we're seeing from the display pictures. But like I said, you can see that they haven't stretched out the figure too much or pushed it because of the detailing on the suit. For that reason, I'm going to give this a 3 out of 4 EWA. So finally we move on to, is it worth the investment? So now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Hot Toys are seeming to release so many Star Wars figures that you're going to have to be very selective in what you purchase. Now the best advice that you can get or be given is collect what you like, because if it doesn't go up in value, I would say Hot Toys tends to stay around the same price anyway, so you never lose money, I would say. But I don't think with how many figures there are, not every figure now is guaranteed to increase in price. So collect what you like. So even if you have to hold on to it, you know, you've got a figure in your collection that you like and you enjoy. I think that's the key point here. So overall for this figure, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 Ewok. I do think it's a brilliant figure. It does look great, but the only concern is the amount of figures that we're getting quite soon. I'm holding out for the B2 Battle Droid. I can't wait for that. And one thing I am excited about, they do tease or they show Jango Fett at Geonosis. So if they're gonna go into the idea of the Battle of Geonosis, then we should be getting a Mace Windu, and that is a figure that I've been waiting for the longest time ever. And if they bring out a Mace Windu, that is a figure I can't wait to do a review about, and it's definitely one I'll be purchasing as soon as it comes out. Let me know what you think of this figure in the comment section below, whether you're going to grab it or dash it. I personally think it's one to grab, but like I said, you do have to consider the amount of releases that are coming out and what figures you want to prioritize. Unless you're able to buy them all, then go ahead. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. May the force be with you.
Thanks for watching Star Wars A New Toy. If you like this video, please subscribe to Star Wars Loot.
This is the way.
This is the way.